The Authentic Sports Card Dad here. It is January 2025. As I'm looking into the new year, I'm looking at making some major changes. And one of those changes is moving away from my consigner, who for the last few years has been DC 87 Sports Cards. I'll share with you a little bit about some of the history there. Nothing really negative. I do have feedback for them, and I'll kind of just tell you a funny story because I think I should have gotten out earlier. But now I'm trying to decide, do I switch to a new consigner? Or do I go on my own and just start selling on my eBay store? That is really the question. Let's get into it real quickly here. So I will say I've looked at PC sports cards for several years. I've heard great things about them. I was listening to Ken Sports Card Lesson. He's got a new show with three other guys, and one of the guys on there, big fan of Sports Card Lesson, by the way, um, is a big fan of PC cards, sports cards. And one thing that's great about them is you can sell them raw. They'll take the raw cards, prep, grade, and then sell for you, and then you get, they settle the fees for you. DC Sports Cards does not do that. So this is like full kind of, I won't say full, but this is more white glove service. And I've really, really, really been thinking about using these guys. Now, before I do that, let me go over here and share my DC Sports Cards account here. I what I really want to show you here is that I've been a pretty heavy user of the product. The end of the year here, I flushed a whole bunch of inventory, a bunch of Monopoly cards were graded, um, just to get some sales, get some revenue going. I'll also say, I jokingly say, because I fell for their promotion, they were giving away a bunch of eBay gift certificates and a chance for the Super Bowl. Not that I thought I'd win the Super Bowl, but I thought for sure I could win, you know, a gift certificate or something. But I did not. I did flush a whole bunch of cards. Very happy with that. In fact, I have really happy with their reporting capability, right? You get spreadsheets here. I'm not gonna complain about it. Here's a good spreadsheet. This is my full DC sports cards history here. This is 2024. First column is sales, fees, and what I netted. So again, good year with these guys. They're not my primary sales model, or maybe they are. They're my primary sales model. This is the main way I make money in sports cards. But I would say this is definitely the primary, what's it called, consigner I've been using for the last few years. And I do like a lot of things about them. The one thing I do not like about them is that nowhere on here can you find a phone number to speak to a person. If you go to support, you're going to get put into their queue here. And the thing I don't like about this, the queue system, I'm very disappointed. The queue system it's just that you put a queue in here, they respond. I don't even get an email notification, maybe an email notification you set up. I just don't like this. This to me is like so ancient. I've made comments to them. I see I overnighted my Wemby Helix to them, and they had an issue. I've had too many issues, and I really believe every one of those issues could have been resolved. Had someone picked up the phone at DC 87 Sports, spoken to me, and I would have I have no reason to complain. That being said, that's not the reason why I'm leaving them. I'm leaving them because I've decided that I've outgrown them. That if I'm going to move forward, I'm going to use PC sports cards and start sending them some raw stuff and maybe offloading some other cards there. Now, at the same time, I'm very much thinking about eBay. And the reason, again, I'll say eBay, it's funny. Last year, um, last year I used to submit all my cards to PSA through group submitters. And it was listening to SCV sports cards who kept saying, you got to just submit your own cards. You got to submit your own cards. That I finally did it in March. And I'd say that was one of the best things I've ever done was submitting my own cards. I love submitting my own cards. I really do. I love submitting my own cards to PSA. I'm in control. I feel good. I always have a good flow of cards. I just love it. Um, I'm listening to I think it's the Clever Cuban card collector, other guys as well who sell cards online. And it just seems to me like probably need to just step up and do the eBay store. Just do the eBay store. I already have an eBay store. I will say one quick comment on that. Lately, for like the last few years, probably 2 years, I've been using my eBay store primarily for Funko Pops. And I'm trying to flush out the Funko Pop inventory I have. But I think I might just go ahead and mix that Funko Pops and cards. Um, I've also got raw cards, and I'm wondering, do I sell raw cards on eBay? I'm gonna look into that. I've been selling ComC, but I find that that process is. Here's my comment on ComC, guys. ComC, I feel like it's just a race to the bottom. You pay 50 cents to send your cards up there. You wait 6 weeks, and you just cutting price, trying to sell them. I think I'd just rather sell them on eBay. Even if I got low price, just move them. Maybe make some new customers, maybe bulk them together. Um, been watching like 1 Million Cubs and how he, sells cards and stuff like that. The other guy, who's the other guy that I really like listening to? Grandy, Grandy with me, My Pop or something like that. My Pop Sports Cards. There's really good content creators out there who I just learned a ton from. And really, the big thing I've learned the most is sometimes you got to do it. You got to do it. In this business, there's always a way you can be more efficient. You can up the game. And again, I'm specifically talking to the authentic sports card dad here. ZiggyNo on the breaking side, man, we are having some fun. And I am also doing the same type of thing. We just got to do it. You just got to do it. You got to take the mentality. You just got to do it. So with that being said, hope you guys enjoy this video. Let me know what you're thinking. Do you guys use consigners? Do you sell it yourself? Um, which consigners do you use? Which ones do you like? Why? Let's chat about it. Tell me more. I'd like to hear. DC Sports 87, wish you the best, man. I'm a fan. I think that your sponsor killed me. Have a great day.